So once you've done the last section and a 24-hour period has passed, you should have a ton of people getting in contact with you. However, you may have found that they have not all added you on WeChat and they are responding to you on the Alibaba platform, or they're sending it to you to your personal email address. This is absolutely fine. Do not avoid this and do not take this as a bad communication technique. They may have just missed it. However, you do not want to miss out on a good supplier with a good price. So make sure you go into My Alibaba and you check your messages and you respond to them and guide them straight back to WeChat. Please respond to me on WeChat. I'm more effective and more responsive at getting back in touch with you there. I look forward to speaking with you on that platform. Same as goes for email. Do the exact same response. Make sure you try and direct everybody to WeChat. If they're sending you documents, make sure they send it to your WeChat, because WeChat is able to accept documents where the prices are included. So let's move on to the next step in getting the absolute best price. So I'm going to take you over to the supplier tracking spreadsheet to make it super easy for you. So within the product research spreadsheet and the profit analysis spreadsheet, there are 3 tabs at the bottom, and the last tab is the supplier tracking tab. So this is where we will put all of the information that we gather from our suppliers, and this is all the vital information that we will need throughout the whole process from our suppliers. So let's say that we put in our product name, Gold Cups, and a number of suppliers got back to us. Let's put 5 for instance. All you would put is the company name, which is this section over here. The cost to buy each product, so this is the unit price that they would have sent us over. So let's, for instance, say that's $1.40. Estimated units per carton. So let's say there's 500 units in one carton. The estimated carton size, and I'm just making these figures up. You'll get this information from the supplier. The estimated weight per carton, so let's say that's 5 kilograms per carton, and the estimated number of cartons would be 100, because 100 times 500 units equals 50,000 units. So all you would need to do is just fill in all of this information from as many suppliers as you can, and what you will have is a list of prices. And what you will need to do is understand who's giving you a very, very high price, who's giving you a very low price, and who's giving you an in the middle price. Now, when you look at the prices, you'll be able to understand whether you're getting a fair price or not. So if another supplier came back to you and said, oh, we're giving it for $10, another supplier said that we're giving it for $11, but then 3 other suppliers said that I've got it for $135, I've got it for $141, then you know which suppliers that you're probably going to want to build a relationship and try and get more information from. Now, once you have identified this, all you need to do is start getting this information through WeChat when you're talking to the suppliers. And I'll talk you through this now. So the FOB shipping port in China, as you know, and as I've explained, is just the port where the supplies are being taken to, and then the freight forwarder takes over. So let's say this is Ningbo, which is usually the port I tend to get. Now the HS code. All you need to do is ask for the HS code for this specific product. They would know exactly what you're talking about. This code allows you to grab the information on how much it will cost you to import these specific products. Then you also want to understand how long it will take to manufacture the products. Usually it will be 30 days to begin with. And then you need these 2 final pieces of information. So for 100 cups, how much is it actually going to weigh? And for 100 cups in the set, what's the size of it? This information you'd need when you actually go to create your listing on Amazon. So all of this information is very vital, but we don't ask it at the start because we just want these vital pieces of information to make sure that we're getting the right price for us. So how do you get the best possible price out of these suppliers? All you need to do is get in contact with these 3 specific suppliers and tell them that you already have a price for $1.30. Would you please be able to get in touch with your boss and see if there's anything that you can do to build our long-term relationship so I can purchase from you? And then we can move forward to getting samples and build that relationship so we can both be profitable. So if that didn't make sense, I'm going to repeat it again. You get in contact with these 3 suppliers and you would say to them, I have another supplier who is selling the same product with the same measurements, with the same quality, and they are providing it to me for $1.30. Would you be able to get in contact with your boss and see if you are able to meet this price? If you are, I would be happy to move forward to the sample stage and see what your quality of products are like. This is a very effective negotiation technique. Now, some suppliers will come back to you and say, no, this is the lowest price we got, I'm very sorry. That's fine, that's fair, no worries, just leave it at that. But most of them will come back and say, okay, let me get in contact with my boss and I will get back in touch with you tomorrow. Hold your horses, don't say anything once they've said that, and wait for them to come back to you. Let a 24 to 48 hour period pass and then get back in contact and say, have you reached a decision with your boss on a price? I would love to move forward with you and work with your business. This is a highly effective, positive way to build a relationship and get the absolute best price for your product. So now that we have all of the information that we have over here, we can use this information to get shipping in minutes. So let's go over to the next video and get the cost of shipping.